Hello and welcome to this presentation. I'm going to teach you how to make brownies step by step. My name is Hector Diaz. You can see it's my full sales student number, and this class is Design Tools Section 03. I hope you all enjoy this presentation. History of the brownie. As you can see, a brownie is a flat baked square or bar developed in the United States at the end of the 19th century. Brownies come in a variety of forms. They are either fudgy or cakey, depending on the density. And then you can put nuts or any other ingredients that you would like walnuts, sort of stuff like that. It can be made like that. The brownie ingredients are 6 tablespoons of sweetened cocoa, 1/4 cup butter, 1 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/3 cup flour, and 2 eggs. Those are the ingredients made for brownies, but there are also other recipes that can be used. This is the original recipe. The equipment that you will need, it's 8 by 8 baking pan, some measuring cups, measuring spoons, a spatula, a mixing spoon, and Crisco with its vegetable fat. But you can use any vegetable fat. It doesn't really matter if it is Crisco or not. You can use any vegetable fat that you would like. There's a picture right there of the ingredients. Then will become the melting and mixing. You melt the half cup of butter. Make sure the butter is completely melted. Okay, and then stir this into the 6 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. That'll be the chocolate. Okay, you melt that real good. Right now, after this will come a picture of that, and there we go. There's a picture of the mixing of the eggs, the cocoa, and the sugar. Okay, yes, there's a lot of sugar made with brownies. So for those people that are diabetic, it will be not a good thing to taste, but they are really amazing. Brownies taste really good. Okay, like you said, 2 eggs, the cocoa. Okay, now we have the mixing of the brownie batter. Okay, that's the butter and the cocoa combined. You mix it thoroughly with the 2 eggs, like I said, the cup of sugar. Then you add the half teaspoon of vanilla extract and the teaspoon. Oh, you also have salt. I forgot to mention the salt. I'm sorry. Here we have the 1/4 teaspoon of salt mixed in with the brownie batter. As you can see, that is brownie batter mixed in with the brownies. Okay, that's everything mixed in, all the sugar, salt, eggs, everything's mixed in, and now we're ready to make the brownies. That's the whole mixed brownie batter. Okay? That looks really delicious, by the way. I would eat that right now. Okay, that will be the final batter. Should look. Okay? If you like it says right there, you can add walnuts, you can add anything you want, like chocolate chips, almonds, sprinkles, anything you want. You can add it to the batter and it will be made. Now you have to preheat the oven, like it says right there, 125 degrees Fahrenheit. There's the brownie batter. That looks delicious. I would eat that right now. Yummy, yum, yum. Okay, that is the brownie batter. In that batter, that's where you can put anything. You can put chocolate chips, walnuts, almonds, like I said, anything you like. And they will turn the brownie into, let's say, chocolate chip brownies. Flouring the brownie pan. You will need to flour the baking pan. You can use the vegetable fat or butter. Any type of fat will work. Also, you can use spam. No, wait, Pam. Yeah, Pam. Then put up your tablespoon of flour or cocoa in the dish. And shake it until the sides and bottom are covered, like this, to keep the brownies from sticking to the dish. That is the floured brownie pan, as you can see. That was with the Crisco. You can use butter, vegetable fat, anything you want to use. It's also if you want to use, let's say, extra virgin vegetable fat or something like that, then you can use that too. It can be made any way. Well, I've made a lot of recipes over the years. Pouring the brownie batter, you pour the brownie batter into the dish, obviously. After that will come a photo of that. Okay, you can pour the brownie batter all over the dish. Okay, it needs to be completely filled, but it won't be filled completely. It will be like up to the, when I say filled, that will cover all of it. Like, it will be from end to end. That's how the filling, as you see, it will be from end to end, but it won't be covered completely. Okay, I don't know if you can understand me, but I'm trying to make it as self-explanatory as possible. Okay, it's really an easy process to do. You just need to add the batter, pour it in the brownie batter. You're supposed to have already preheated the oven to 325 degrees. Okay, now I have cooking and cooling the brownies. Okay, after your oven has preheated, You put the brownies in the oven. You wait for 35 to 40 minutes. You take them out, poke them with a toothpick. Okay, if it comes out clean, your brownies are done. If not, if it still has batter on them, then you have to let them bake a little more. There we have the cooling of the brownies. The brownies are already made, and they're getting cooled. Okay, and you can do that. Put them on a plate. After that, I'm going to explain how to cut them. It depends really on what you're doing with them. I mean, they can be served how many way you want. Like I said, serving the brownies, depending on how many people there are, you cut the brownies into tiny or big squares. Okay, whichever way you would like. They can be served in different ways. You can serve them with ice cream, other types of cakes. They can be made into sundaes. People have created a lot of different things with brownies. Okay, I have a little some examples. Like I said, serving the brownies, you can cut them like that, little squares. So you can make. It doesn't have to be squares. I mean, you can make them into circles, triangles, any shape that you have. You have of those figures that can make them into shapes. You can do that as well. I mean, brownies are a little bit harder. Depends on how the batter came out, but they can be made into shapes. They can do that. Okay, getting creative with brownies. Okay, since brownies were invented, there has been a lot of creativity surrounding them. From brownie sundaes to brownies in different shapes, like I said, making them with real ingredients. I mean, I've seen brownies, well, you'll see brownies right now that have been created with pretzels. I mean, I never knew that was possible. I mean, yes, you can make them with anything you want, but I mean, come on, brownies with pretzels, that's just, you see, like, right there, brownies with pretzels, brownie sundaes, brownies with caramel, walnuts, ice cream embedded. I mean, that's just, like I said, this was, those creations are really, really delicious, and I thank you very much for all of your attention. I mean, brownies are an awesome treat, and I wish that instead of being online, this would be in a real classroom, so I could have made some real brownies and give them to all of my classmates, to all of you, and to my teachers. Okay, and thank you very much for all of your attention.